Hi everybody, this is Sayaji Dan.
Saya Miles.
And this is the 9-count sequence of the line form. Congratulations on reaching the end of this aka. Now, for this sequence, we are going to begin facing this way because that's how we finish. We finish with a punch, double punch, or the secondary, okay? And the secondary came up here and you were facing the left. Now for this 9-count, there's really no techniques you haven't learned before. So we're going to go through it and just show it to you a couple of times. You should be able to pick this up. There's a little bit of footwork at the very end that's a kind of tricky, but not really. It's just a timing issue. So 9 begins by turning to the front. Okay? And there's one opponent left on your right. So you look to your right, you get set, you go into an X block if you can, and you do your high-low block, right. Then you do your double block with that sweeping block right. The right block turns into a grab, and then you're going to throw a bull punch with your left hand over top, boom, as high as you can. That's count 3. Okay? Then you're going to recover your right hand into a covering elbow, and then drive a back fist out like we do in the point form. But that back fist turns into a grab. Then you're going to rapid fire throw a long punch left, a hooking elbow left. All right? That's 5 and 6. That elbow turns into a double grab on the body because you're going to guide the body down next to your walker. So you turn and drop your weight inside your walker. Lock in if you have to. Saya Miles is out here. If that doesn't work for you, push in deep into your walker and lock in. Drop him down. And then, as he drops, grab your walker and adjust your feet. Adjust your feet, turn the walker. That's 8. Then you drive a solid kick into the back of the neck. 9. And recover. That's the 9 counts. Now when you adjust your feet, there's a couple different ways you can adjust your feet there. That adjusting of the feet and turning of the walker takes time. And that's why it's one of the counts in this sequence. You can't just skip it. It's too much time to do both. We can't just kind of pretend that we have the time to move it. We have to consider it a count. So when Saya Miles does this, you notice he winds up facing into an in stance to the right. When I do it, I wind up in this very shallow H stance to the front. It's just a matter of positioning your feet the way that's comfortable for your mobility. Okay? And so you have an option. You can do what Saya Miles did, and now I'm going to show you what I do. When I do it, and I'm in here, I naturally lock in as deep as I can, and I push down, and when I adjust my feet, I just bring my feet in, and my body winds up facing here. And I turn so I can grab. Those are 2 different ways of doing this, and either one's fine, but look how close together my feet are. The reason Saya Miles likes the in stance is it's got more balance. I like the H stance because it helps me, well, it really isn't an H stance, it's really my feet almost close together, just barely shoulder distance apart. I like this because I can then chamber and do my side kick easier for me. So that's why I like to do it this way. There is no wrong here, so long as after you've locked in and guided him down, you can adjust your walker without getting caught up on your legs. That's what's important. After you adjust him down, you've got to grab your walker and step up. Turn. That's why it's a full count. It takes a while. You have to adjust before you can turn your walker. Then you can drive that kick. Okay? So if you like to adjust this way and drive that kick in, great. If you need to adjust like I do it the way I do it. It's okay. That's the big tricky step we're talking about. Okay, everybody, let's go through this together one time, slow and steady. Get to your position facing left with your secondary punch. You just finished the 8-count sequence. Long punch, secondary. Okay? Look to your right. Adjust your walker. X block, high-low block right. Double block with that sweep block right, and it turns into a grab. Throw a bull punch left overhead. That's 3. Recover your elbow and do back fist right. That's 4. Grab them. Long punch left 5. Hooking elbow left 6. Drop and guide them to the ground 7. Count 8. Adjust your feet and the walker. Count 9. Finishing kick downward. Turn back to the front. Look to your left. X, high-low block with the low block left. Double block with the sweep block left turns into a grab. Pull into a bull punch right. Recover with that left elbow and back fist left. Turns into a grab. Long punch right. Hooking elbow right, that's 5 and 6. Drop them down and guide them, that's 7. Adjust your feet and turn the walker, that's 8. Finish with a good kick down, 9. Recover, step down, turn the walker back to the front, and bow out. That's the 9-count sequence. Take your time, go over this video multiple times. Work these angles, work these steps, adapt it to fit your mobility. Get 9 count down, and then do something we haven't advocated yet. Take the 9 count and put it on the end of 7 and 8. And then practice the 7 count right, left, 8 count right, left, 9 count right, left. And practice that as its own mini aka until you've got it down really, really well. These are the ones you've had the least amount of experience working on. These are the ones you've done the fewest amount of repetitions. So do 7, 8, and 9 and build them up together until they flow smooth. And that it is a good workout, but you can handle it from start to finish without losing your energy. Then put it onto the 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 counts. And when you put them all together, congratulations, you've got the line form. You're now doing the entire Guardian of the Sacred Passage aka. You should be able to go from the first count of the 3 count to the last count of the 9 count and still have power and speed and energy. And that's your goal, is to make yourself able to do this aka from start to finish with full power, full speed. When you got that down, you're probably about ready. Let us know. And we'll see, and we'll check it out, and we'll see if you're ready for your black belt.